And on to news related to the Dzuko range of fire now. The Indian Air Force carried out bambi bucket operations once again today as the firefighting operations entered day 7 in the Dzüko Valley. As many as 4 choppers were deployed for the operations today. Meanwhile, a combined team consisting of 59 NDRF personnel, 35 SDRF personnel, 32 personnel of Manipur Fire Service and Manipur Police personnel are also engaged in firefighting in the hill ranges of Dzuko in Senapati District. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio is also scheduled to conduct an aerial survey of the affected areas tomorrow. Meanwhile, a fire line cutting exercise was carried out in the affected area on the Nagaland side today. So Indian Air Force carries out a bambi bucket operations today as well, and the Indian Air Force carried out this operation as the firefighting operations entered day 7 in the Dzuko Valley. And as many as 4 choppers were deployed for the operations today. And on the other hand, a combined team consisting of 59 NDRF personnel, 35 SDRF personnel, 32 personnel of Manipur Fire Service and Manipur Police personnel are also engaged in firefighting in the hill ranges of Dzuko in Senapati District. Meanwhile, a Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio is also scheduled to conduct an aerial survey of the affected areas tomorrow. Meanwhile, a fire line cutting exercise was carried out in the affected area on the Nagaland side today. All right, our reporter Sharat Chandra joins us from Imphal to give us more details. What is exactly the situation in Manipur? Well, Sharat, as the bambi operation was also conducted today, day 7, fire continues to rage on. What is the update on your side?
Yeah, Puja, this is a very it's like a wildfire in the vast land of Dzüko Valley. Dzüko Valley, this fire broke out on 31st of December, and immediately Chief Minister of Manipur and Biren Singh have also they had a stock of the situation through aerial survey from 31st December. Until then, he's this central very precisely Union Home Minister. Union Home Minister have already been assured for any possible help from the center, and yes, center help is extending. We can see in the ground that this helicopter with the bambi bucket, they are having many sorties to douse the fire, but still not able to douse the fire. But at least from paramilitary side, from army side, from volunteer side, and above all the firefighter from state and Manipur police personnel, assisted by the Mao volunteers, their level-based effort is to stop the fire. And they also, in the meantime, we don't have information that fire cutting line or firewall has already been started. This formalized also applying at the moment. But so far as the widespread of this fire on the southern side and western side is concerned, clearly I have to say that it is not able to control right now. Though this big effort has been made from both the paramilitary side, from IF side, from the ground personnel, but still fire is on. I think it may take some more time, and the prime concern is this fire should not reach to the inhabited areas, very precisely on the Mao side. That is the main concern for the Mao public also. That is the reason the large number of volunteers from Mao side are still involving in dousing the fire, Puja.
Right, Sharat, and in this entire episode, local residents are playing an important role, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You see, local residents do have they have the tracking ideas from where they have to approach all these ideas with local people. That is the reason the firefighters from Manipur State Services, Fire Services, Manipur Police personnel, and even the security forces, they are taking help of the local people from this Mao area, and also they are also voluntarily coming out to help all the district administration, and also they are actively involved in the fire side so that it can be doused in any moment. But still, they are not having any kind of fruit. But yes, they are putting their this very effortless. Very rigorous effort to stop the fire. At least they are now prime tasks. They are trying to stop by creating the firewall or fire cutting lines. They try to stop the fire reaching out to the inhabited areas of Mao's Puja.
All right. Thank you, Sharat, for giving us those details. And right now, again, we will be joined by our Kohima correspondent, Sarah Konyak, to get us more update on what is the situation on the Nagaland side. Well, Sarah, coming to you, as Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio has planned to conduct an aerial survey of the affected areas tomorrow. So what is the update?
Right, Puja, the Chief Minister of Nagaland, Neiphiu Rio, will be conducting an aerial survey of the damaged area of the fire there up in Dzüko Valley. He is scheduled to leave from Kohima by chopper at 10 in the morning, and he will be landing at the base camp helipad up in the valley. And also, the situation right now on the Nagaland side is more or less under control. The fire is somewhat under control. Today, the fire line cutting exercise was carried out, while 4 IAF choppers was also with bambi basket operations to contain the inferno was carried out. And as per the latest update, a total of 14 sorties with 28,000 liters of water was dropped today, which makes a total of 56 sorties with 75,000 of liters till date. And the Indian Air Force will also be operating from sunrise till sunset tomorrow to contain the spread of the fire. And also, as per the IAF assessment, the fire was well within the control, and they are looking forward that by tomorrow they will be able to 100% achieve 100% to control the fire coming towards from the western side.
All right, Sarah, so a review meeting was also held. The DCs have also took stock of the entire situation, and which they have also informed that tomorrow 100% will be there, that they will be able to control the fire. So are they confident about, because the entire episode is very challenging?
Yes, it's been already 7 days since the fire in Dzüko Valley had started, and all other agencies from the DF, Kohima, NSDM, and the NDRF, everybody has been roped in, different agencies, in order to control the fire. And as of today, the operation team, except for the NDRF, will be staying back at the base camp, and operations will continue again tomorrow, with the teams departing from the Desprema Dzuko entry point at 5 a.m. tomorrow. All necessary local and board government resources have been roped in to contain the fire, to douse off the fire in the valley, and hopefully an action plan was also made by the government, and they are carrying that out, and the agencies are looking forward that in a day or two they will be able to completely stop the fire there in the valley.
All right. Thank you, Sarah, for giving us those details. So, day 7, viewers, fire still continues to rage on. The Indian Air Force carried out bambi bucket operations in the Dzüko Valley today as well, and as many as 4 choppers were deployed for the operations today. And meanwhile, a combined team consisting of 59 NDRF personnel, 35 SDRF personnel, 32 personnel of Manipur Fire Service and Manipur Police personnel are also engaged in firefighting in the hill ranges of Dzuko in Senapati District. And meanwhile, Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio is also scheduled to conduct an aerial survey of the affected areas tomorrow. And in today's operation, where the Nagaland or the Kohima DC informed that along with SDO Civil Jakama went to Kulzama to assess the spread of the situation, and they are saying that Indian Air Force assessment says the fire was well within control and may be able to achieve 100% by tomorrow. And he also expressed his optimistic that within a day or two, the fire situation will be fully under control. And Indian Air Force is doing the entire operation in coordination with the Nagaland state government, Indian Army, Dimapur Civil Airfield, and Indian Oil Corporation and Assam Rifles.